See, those who are farming, for them it's an economic activity and it has to stay that way. Because a farm economy is so fragile, if you try to make any sudden changes, it could collapse the whole thing. And when farms collapse, people will go hungry, that's how it'll work. So it's very important, the changes can only come with the right kind of incentives. If those policies have to be made where necessary incentives which are attractive enough to raise organic content in the soil will happen in a given country, people have to raise their voice. When I say raise your voice, not in anger, not in protest, but out of love and responsibility for our own life and future lives. Tell me in which country till now has any given population, 60% of the people have expressed concern for long-term well-being of the nation and future of their children. Which country? Nowhere, people have said. Only 1% of the people in tea parties and dinner parties, they're talking and forgetting about it. This is the time for the people of Bulgaria to raise their voice and express their concern. Our interest is not short-term. Our interest in our life is long-term. Our interest in our nation is long-term, and we want to make sure this country and the fundamentals of this nation, which is soil, is preserved for our children and their children. Future of life should happen. So this concern has never been expressed. This is the time for people of Bulgaria to stand up and express. I would like to hear the voice of Bulgaria must be heard across the world about your concern for soil. Please make that happen. That's what they should do. And right now, every one of them have powerful tools in their hands, which are called smartphones. If they use it properly, really smartly, if they are also smart, to be in company of a smartphone, you should also be smart, hello? You can't be dumb and have a smartphone, that'll be no good. So if you are smart, you must use the phone in such a way that it will make the world that we want to live in. People are always talking about, oh, the world is like this, world is like that. No, we are the world. This is our time on the planet, we must have it the way we want it. Our concerns, what we care for must happen, especially now in this generation, which is the first time in the history of humanity, we have the power to sit here and talk to the entire world. When we have this capability, when we have the technologies and the tools to make this happen, if we don't make it happen, it shows we don't care enough, isn't it? Let me see how much they care, the people of Bulgaria. If you understand you're here for a very brief amount of time, that when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up, because a lot of people don't wake up every day. Every day, nearly 250,000 people don't get up, they go. So tomorrow morning, if you're still alive, at least smile, hello? Huh? At least smile. Not because of something, because you're still alive, because that's the most precious thing in your life, that you're alive. So check every time you look at your watch, if it's 9 o'clock, you're still alive, please smile. And 10 o'clock, you're still alive, please smile. Whatever time, when you check the time, if you're still alive, you must smile because you're still alive, because that is the most precious thing. All the other things are just frills for life. Life is the main thing. So if you understand the value of you being alive and you know it is for a very limited period of time, I'm 100% sure you will do the right things with your life. The problem is you think you're here forever, you have time to quarrel, you have time to do things that you don't care for because you think you're here forever. No, it's a very brief amount of time. Especially if you're joyful, it's very, very brief. If you're miserable, you will have a long life. At least it feels like that